To watch these important lessons, subscribe to DP Education's YouTube channel right now. Click on the bell icon to stay updated on the latest lessons. Sri Lanka's largest free online school, DP Education.
Hello everyone, how are you people? We are having a new paper. We are having a new paper today. This is 2016 Western Province Year-End Evaluation. Can you see that? What does it mean? 2016 Western Province Year-End Evaluation. What does it mean? Year-End Evaluation. Guys, this is the 2016 third term paper. Yeah, this is the third term paper of 2016 of the Western Province. Yeah, okay. So we have this new paper. This is from the Department of Education, Western Province. Yeah, provincial paper. We are going to start this today. This is the second paper, paper 2, right? I'm going to give you a brief, very brief explanation, introduction, as always. Every single paper that we have done on DP Education here, for every past paper, all the paper, provincial paper, for every paper, I give this type of a introduction, you know. Yeah. So, for you who is joining, who is watching for the first time, guys, this is the structured paper. Structured paper. That means second paper is known as the structured paper. Structured. Okay. Some people say essay paper, essay question, but we don't have essays now. We are not having literature now. We are having business and accounting studies. Second paper of the Western Province, 2016. As always, it carries 7 questions. This paper carries 7 questions. 7 altogether. You don't have to do the 7. You don't have to do all 7. Okay? You don't have to do all 7. You have to do only 5. 5 questions. That's right. This is how you do it. This is how you choose your questions. Question number 1. It is unchoosable. Question number 1 is compulsory. You must do this. Question number 1 is compulsory. It's a must do question, right? Question number 1, must do question. It has 10 subparts. Roman numbers 10. Each Roman number, each part has 2 marks. Each part has 2 marks. Likewise, right? And it is based on a case. All 10 subparts are based on a case. Shall I show you the case? This is the case. What is the case? This is the case. Here we go. This case. Right? So it's a case study. It's a case study. Each question carries 2 marks. You must do all 10 questions, which means 10 into 2, 20 marks. 20 marks. This first question covers almost all the lessons in the syllabus. Almost all the lessons in the syllabus, at least most of the lessons. Right, so this is the compulsory question, and let's move forward. Then we have the part 1. Part 1, the business studies part. Yeah? Part 1 is the business studies part. 3 questions. There are 3 questions. You must answer only 2. That's right. That's right. You have a selection here. So question number 2, 3 and 4. Question numbers number 2, number 3 and number 4. Select only 2. Each question carries 8 marks. Business studies questions have 8 marks. You can see it right here. See, 8 marks. Okay. You select only 2. So from the business studies part, 8 plus 8, 16 for the 2 questions. Then we have the accounting part. Whoa, this is the favorite. This is the favorite. This is the favorite. The favorite of everyone. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, like it or not, accounting part again has 3 questions. Again, it has 3 questions. You have to only choose 2. Out of 3, you have to choose only 2. Each question carries 12 marks. Okay? Now, business studies questions have 8 marks each. But accounting questions have 12 marks each. All right? That's that. So, question numbers 5, 6 and 7. Out of these 3, you have to select only 2. Right. So the 5th question, children, mostly you will get questions from introduction to accounting, accounting equation, and double entry in the 5th question. 6th question, you will probably get questions from bank reconciliation, correction of errors, and production cost in the 6th question. This is the 5th question, right? And the 6th question, mostly you will get, most probably you're going to get questions from those lessons, right? Understood? 6th question. Next, last question, last but not least, this is the 7th question. Mostly in the 7th question, in the 7th one, you're gonna get questions from non-profit organizations, and financial statements of sole traders. Financial statements of sole traders. This is a non-profit organization. See, right to main financial statements. See, right to main financial statements. These are the questions you normally get in the 7th one. Differences between profit or loss and income statement, blah blah blah. Okay. Usually in the 7th question you get questions from non-profit organizations and financial statements of sole traders. Here we go. This is the financial statement as I was telling you. Right, so that's about it. 7th question is sometimes for some people it's difficult, and for some others it's their favorite. Whatever it is, we're gonna go through this paper. Let's work it out, and let's see whether you will get a question or a similar, at least a similar question out of these Western Province papers in your exam paper. You might. Yeah, that's right. There we go. That is it. We're going to start this paper with the first question, shall we? We have the first question right here. As I introduced the paper to you, this is the first question, which is the compulsory question, and we have 10 Roman numbers. Roman numbers, that means subparts. 10 to tackle. Let's tackle one by one. Question number 1. Name 2 products mentioned above. Above where? Above in the case. Did you read the case? No, you didn't read the case. Did I read the case? Well, even I didn't read the case, right? Okay, so first read the case. Answer the questions number 1 to 4 by using the following case. Now you must be wondering, why is that, huh? Normally, in the first question, we have 10 subparts, Roman numbers 10. But here in this first question, they have said answer the questions number 1 to 4 only. So Roman number 1, 1b, 2, 2b, 3, 3b, 4, and that's it. What about the next 6 Roman numbers? Well. What do you know? There is another new case provided to you. There is another case provided to you. And they have said answer the questions 5 to 10 using the following information. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 Roman numbers, 6 subparts from this case. Okay? Now, the 2 cases are related to each other. Let's start with the first case. Well, we have the case of Mr. Pereira. Let's read out. Mr. Pereira, who is a retired teacher, carrying out a business which sells exercise books and stationery items in the name of Asiri Bookshop. Okay. Mr. Pereira, who is a retired teacher, carrying out a business which is selling exercise books and stationery items, which is a bookshop, in the name of Asiri Bookshop. By the name of Asiri Bookshop. Now, let's underline the important points one by one, right? Mr. Pereira is carrying out a business. One man show. One person, okay? One owner. Yes. You're gonna get questions from these things. Selling exercise books and stationery items. Asiri Bookshop is the name. Huge demand for stationery. There is a huge demand for stationery of this business. From the school community, as it is established close to leading government school. It is established close to a leading government school. Okay. Now I'm gonna underline it double. I'm gonna highlight it. Underlined and highlighted. Key points. Okay. The business has gained a goodwill by selling the stationery and books at reasonable prices, which he purchased in bulk according to a plan from the Department of Government. Okay, now from where do this? From where is he getting these books and stationery items? Not from a private supplier. He's getting the supply from the government printing department. Well, that is interesting, huh? Department of Government Printing. Okay, that's a good plan. Name two products mentioned above. Name two products mentioned above. Easy questions. Let's finish these things off. Name two products mentioned above. What are the products which are sold by Mr. Pereira? Retired teacher, no? He's a retired teacher. Yeah, that is also important. Retired teacher, no? That is also important. Retired teacher. Name two products mentioned above. Okay. Exercise books and stationery items. So let's write exercise books. First product. Is he providing a service to the school community, to the children who are in the school nearby? There is a school nearby, no? See, established. Huge demand for stationery because the business it is established close to a leading government school. Now, is he providing a service like printing services, photocopying, typesetting, typing out and giving maybe projects and project reports of the children, typesetting services by employing or by hiring a girl who is good at typing and typesetting Word and Excel and PowerPoint, these things. Is he providing that type of a service, printing and typesetting and binding books and all? No, he's just selling books. So the goods that he is selling are exercise books and pens and pencils, these type of stationery items. A4s, pens and pencils, A4s, A4 bundles, that's a product. We have written many products, not just two products, many products. All are products. Anything which is provided to the market to satisfy human needs and wants, goods and services. What is the basic need fulfilled by the above products? What is the basic need fulfilled by the above products? Basic need. They are not asking for the want. Why do we want? Why do we want books? Why do we want the want? Why do we want stationery? Because we like to keep our educational needs and the books and everything neat and clean and everything for schoolwork. in a proper way. That's why we buy A4s and highlighters and pens and pencils and these stuff. But they're not asking for the want. Yeah. If they are asking for the want, we can say pens and pencils and A4s and gel pens and highlighters and sharpeners and erasers and rulers and a variety of things. But they're asking for the want. No, they're asking for the need. Need, man. They're asking for the need. If it is the need they're asking, basic need, that is education. Okay, there are only 5 basic needs, you know all 5. With an additional 3 basic needs, altogether there are 8 now. The very basic, the first 5 are food, clothing, shelter, health, education. See, education comes in the very first 5 basic needs. That is the basic need fulfilled by the stationaries, books and exercise books and stuff. Okay, here we go. Next question. Mr. Pereira, retired teacher carrying, okay, the same case. If you want to look at the main things, the key points, we'll come to this page. Name 2 types of business organizations mentioned in the above case. Now, 2 types of business organizations, right? 2 types of business organizations. Types of organizations. Are they sole traderships? Are they partnerships? Are they limited companies, private limited, public limited? Are they cooperatives? Or are they departments? What type? What type? 2 types of business organizations mentioned in the above case. Now, we have a sole tradership. Here we go. Sole tradership. Business which sells exercise books and stationery. Asiri bookshop. We can write sole tradership. Sole trader. That is the first type of business organization. Second, we can write about the government school and the Department of Government Printing. Yeah. Of course, we can write. This is good. Of course, this is better. That's a department. As the second business organization, we'll write about this one. It's given in the case. It's clearly given, right? So second type of business organization is departments. Departments, okay? If you want, write in the public sector business, right? It's in the public sector. And if you want, you can write for the sole tradership, it's in the private sector. You can write if you want, private sector. It's not compulsory, don't waste time. Private sector business. Two types of business organizations. Asiri bookshop. Asiri bookshop, sole tradership. And the government printing department, Department of Government Printing. Public sector business organization. State a characteristic of wholesale trade. Now that is something which is not very much related to this case, right? State a characteristic of wholesale trade. Is this a wholesale trader? I mean, the Asiri guy, not the Asiri guy, the Pereira guy, Mr. Pereira uncle, let's say Pereira uncle, okay. Is he a wholesale trader? No, he's a retailer. because Mr. Pereira, who is a retired teacher carrying out a business organization, exercise books and stationeries are sold, and the name is Asiri Bookshop. Demand is from coming from the school, which is established close to the shop, Asiri Bookshop. Okay, this business is established close to a leading school. So, who are the customers? School children. This guy is selling goods to school children, so he's a retailer. But they're asking state characteristics of wholesale trade. Wholesale trade, first characteristic, can you? Somebody, maybe you. Yeah, you. Tell me. Tell me. Wholesale trade. Features. Yeah, good. Right. Selling goods to selling goods for retailers. Okay. Another characteristic you can write: selling only few types. They don't go and sell all the stuff in the world like retailers. Retailers are selling all the stuff in the world, all goods and all types of things. You go to a retail shop and see. You go to a grocery and see. They are selling rice and dal and karavala, dry fish, and yogurts and biscuits and chocolates and butter, margarine, and the grains, mungata kaupi kadala, those things, right? And they are selling even sometimes napkins and items like stationery items and fancy items, like hair bands and wool bands and stuff. When you go to a bookshop, maybe a canteen, yeah, you can buy anything, all the stuff in the world. But wholesale traders are not like that, selling only a few types of goods. Okay, remember that. Moving on, Mr. Pereira, who is a retired teacher carrying out a business. Same case. Third, Roman number 3. What is the business opportunity that can be seen by the Pereira's business? What is the business opportunity? I underlined. Don't say no. Don't say no now. I underlined the opportunity. If you can remember, just tell me what is the opportunity. What is the opportunity? It's right here, see? I underlined and I highlighted using 2 colors. Are you kidding me? You can't remember that? See? Oh no, that is not a highlight color. No. What I mean by highlighting is that I did something like this. Like what? It's something like this. No. I didn't highlight it, okay? I just don't know how to highlight. I double underlined it. See? It is established close to a leading government school. The fact that businesses have external, in the outside community, any positives which can benefit the business, that factors are opportunities. these stuff. I'm talking about these stuff. The SWOT. Strengths and weaknesses, opportunities and threats. Strengths and weaknesses are in the internal. Strengths and weaknesses are in the internal environment. Okay? Inside the business. Internal environment inside the business. Opportunities and threats are in the external environment. Opportunities are the positives, threats are the negatives. Opportunities are the positives, threats are the negatives. Okay? You know these things by now. Don't say no. You know these. No, you very well. You are aware. You know these things. Opportunities are in the internal environment. No, opportunities are in the external environment. Everything I say, you just nod that. Opportunities are in the internal environment. No, opportunities are in the external environment. External. So opportunity is established near a leading government school. A leading government school. That is the opportunity. Right to sources of finance for this business. Two sources of finance for this business. How finances are generated. You know what financing means? Financing means money. How money is generated. Okay. How money is generated. That is for this question, the above question. Opportunity. And now we are at this question. B. Right to sources of finance for this business. Sources of finance. Oh, it's a new word, huh? Maybe for some. But for some who are like into this subject, really into this subject, these are not new. These are not new. Sources of finance means, children, it's like the ways that you have to raise funds. The ways that you have to raise or to bring in money, cash, finances to start the business. How to bring or how to obtain funds. Those are the sources. Two sources of finance for this business. Mr. Pereira is the owner. He has his funds. That means owner's private money, private funds. Then he has, I don't know whether he has registered this business. I don't know whether he has registered. Now there's nothing mentioned here. Now. Nothing mentioned here. Not about registration. Nothing about registration. No. No. So, first thing, he has owners. That means Mr. Pereira, he has his own funds, his own money, owner's private funds. Two sources finance for this business. Owner's private funds. then he can obtain a bank loan, maybe. Can obtain bank loan. But for that, the business must be registered. To obtain a bank loan, you know that. You know that. You should know that. You know that. You should know that. The business must be registered. Yeah. If the business is not registered, the banks will not be interested in giving loans to you, right? Remember, he can obtain a bank loan. The business is registered. That is another way to bring in funds or money, cash. Sources of finance. Business use different strategies to increase the sales of the product. State two such strategies. Okay. This is the fourth question, right? Yeah, business uses different strategies to increase the sales of the product. State two such strategies. How can you increase sales? By using what type of things, activities? You can use sales promotions. You can use sales promotions. You learn about these things in the grade 11, lesson number 3. Marketing. Why do you look like you heard it for the first time? You don't know marketing? You don't know? Third lesson in the grade 11 book. First lesson is trade and supporting services, management, marketing. Third lesson. Yeah, you were like, oh, marketing. Yeah, that lesson is done already in schools, right? Yeah, so you have, in marketing, you have the 4 P's: product, price, place, promotion. Promotional activities are used to increase sales and to make the product successful, to grab the market. Another method, strategy, is advertising. Advertising. What else? Why, there's a small trade trick given in the case. What is that? I just noticed that right here. There is a huge demand, which is another thing, which is another way of saying the sale or the sales for Mr. Pereira's products, the sale of Mr. Pereira's shop, the sale is very high. There's another, it is another way of saying the sale is high. What is that they have said here? There's a huge demand for stationery of this business from school community, as it is established close to a leading government school. The business has gained goodwill by selling the stationery and books at reasonable prices. That means this guy is giving discounts, trade discounts. That is another strategy to increase the sales, giving discounts. There you go. We wrote not 2, we wrote 3. They are asking only for 2. Yeah. So moving forward from question number Roman number 5, we have a new case. It's right here. New case. Let's read it. On first 2016. Now this case is starting on first 2016. Yeah. What about the previous case? We'll check it out later. On first 2016, Mrs. Pereira started a business which sells domestic food. Now this is the wife of that guy. Let's go and see. Mr. Pereira. I told you the cases are related. What a relation. Husband and wife doing business together. Let's see. Now, Mr. Pereira, who is retired teacher carrying out a business which is selling exercise books and stationery items in the name of Asari Bookshop. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. They have not given a date when he started this. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. Okay. Let's go to the first case and see whether we have underlined anything. Retired teacher, we have underlined, carrying out a business, selling exercise books and stationery. Name is Asari. Huge demand is there. Situated, established close to a leading government school and goodwill and blah 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 blah. Okay, no date is given. No date. How about this? A date is given. Now, it is given. Now, I don't know why. Let's see. Mrs. Pereira started a business. Okay. I don't know what she's gonna do. Is she coming and starting something new inside an already existing business, inside Mr. Pereira's business? And is he going to ruin this? I don't know. You know, these things happen. Husband is running a successful business and the wife comes and barges in. She's barging in like, this is not, should not be done like this. What is that? Are you displaying that in inside? There should be displayed there on that place. Who is this girl? Is she the cashier or is she the boss here? You should get rid of her. That's how sometimes they barge in, like they jump in and ruin everything. Let's see. Mrs. Pereira started a business which sells domestic food. Oh, that's not bad. She's selling domestic food in a separate business. Now she has a separate business. Okay. Close to the Pereira's bookshop. On that day, she invested her fixed deposit of 100,000. Wow, what a nice lady. We totally insulted her, right? That was not a very good demonstration that I did. You know, the women are like, the wives are barging in and getting in the middle of everything and jumping at everything and ruining the business. No. This is not such a case. She has started a new separate business. Separate business close to husband's shop. And she invested her own money. Wow, what a senseful, what a responsible, sensible lady. right? She has not barged in on her husband's business. She has invested her own money. Refrigerator also. Okay, 20,000. She invested her fixed deposit of 100,000 and her refrigerator of rupees 20,000. Wow. For the business. That is nice. Refrigerator of 20,000 for the business. Yeah, of course. On the same day, she purchased the furniture. She purchased furniture worth of 25,000 on credit. There's a liability also. On credit, no. An employee with much experience was recruited to prepare food. She must be preparing, yellow roti and fish roti and rolls and egg roti and paratha and stuff. Maybe short eats, cutlets and patties and stuff. By herself and by the help support of this employee. That's nice. I like it. I like this lady. Following transactions took place during the first week of January. First week of January. What are the transactions? Credit purchases, food 5,000. Credit purchases. Credit purchase. Okay. Food. Cash purchases 4,000. Cash sales 2,500. Purchase equipment for business use 15,000. Credit sales again 2,000. Cash sales here. Credit sales here. Drawing of goods by the owner. She must have eaten some, short eats when she gets hungry. Drawing of the owner. Got it. Paid salaries for the employee 5,000. Now to the questions. Write the basic accounting equation of this business as at 1st January 2016. Okay. What is the basic accounting equation? What is the basic accounting equation? Assets equals capital plus liabilities. That is the basic accounting equation. What else? Capital equals this one. If you take capital equals assets minus liabilities. No. Use the first one. Use the first one. Okay. Use this one. Use this one. Okay. Assets equals capital plus liabilities. You can even use the equity or capital equals the second. Yeah, no problem. You can even use that. The next question. But I prefer if you can use this one. This is the basic accounting equation. Assets equals capital plus liabilities. 1st January 2016, that is the first day of the business. Here we have that. 1st January 2016, she started a business which sells domestic food. On that day, she invested a fixed deposit. 100,000 comes in as cash. 100,000 cash. But that is actually invested by Mrs. Pereira. So that is her own money. She invested her fixed deposit, which means 100,000 goes under equity. Okay. these things are the most simple accounting things, no? After that, we can notice this one, and a refrigerator of 20,000. Refrigerator of 20,000. And a refrigerator of 20, see? And a refrigerator of 20,000. Yeah. That is also an asset to the business coming from Mrs. Pereira's private assets. You can write refrigerator or use fridge. Fridge. 20,000. That is also going under capital because Mrs. Pereira's own private investments she bringing in from her house or wherever. That is also going under capital. And on the same day she purchased furniture worth of 25,000 on credit. Furniture also, that is an asset to the business. So that also comes under assets. Furniture. That is also an asset, no? Asset to the business. Furniture. But that furniture worth of 25,000 is not invested by the owner, by the lady, Mrs. Pereira. Furniture is bought on credit, which means it's a liability. This is the equation. This is the equation, the accounting equation. Now what you can do is total this. Get the sum. Get the sum total. Assets 145 here on this side. 145,000 equals 120 under capital. 120,000 plus 25 under liabilities. 100,000, 120,000, 120, 145,000 under assets. 120 comes from the owner's equity or capital. The rest 25 comes from liability. Got it? That's it. Yeah. Next question. Write the double entry 11 for the purchase of furniture on credit. That one. Okay. Purchase furniture on credit. Asking for the double entry. Easy peasy. Double entry relevant for purchase of furniture. Furniture is an asset, so furniture account should be prepared by the business and it is debit. Furniture account debit. Yeah. It's an asset. Asset increase debit. Furniture account debit 25,000. Okay. And the furniture worth of 25,000 bought on credit. Creditors account should be credited. Creditors account 25,000. If you want, you can write furniture creditor. Furniture creditor. Credit 25,000. Easy, such simple questions. Seventh question. What are they asking? Seventh question. What is the value of non-current assets of this business? Well, we have to identify the non-current assets. Non-current assets should be identified. Let's use non-current assets. Let's find non-current assets. Mrs. Pereira's done business which sells domestic food close to Mr. Pereira's bookshop. On that day, she invested her fixed deposit 100,000. Fixed deposit 100,000. Is it a non-current asset? Fixed deposit 100,000? No. The business is not opening a fixed deposit. The business is getting money from Mrs. Pereira, and money cash is coming into the business. Cash is not a non-current asset. They are asking for non-current assets, which are long-term depreciable assets. Cash is not a long-term depreciable asset. Invested her fixed deposit of 100,000. Refrigerator, number 1. Furniture, number 2. Employee, number 3. No, I'm sorry. Employees are not non-current assets. Employees are not assets at all. Not physical assets. They are resources. They are human resources. They are worth more than any asset. Good employees. So we have 1, 2. Then let's check the transactions. Credit purchases, food. Food is not a non-current asset. Cash purchases, cash sales. Equipments. We have the third non-current asset. Credit sales, drawings of goods. No. Goods not non-current assets. Paid salaries for employee. Nothing else. 1, 2, 3. 3 non-current assets are given. Let's check the values. I'll give the answer right here. Okay. Refrigerator, $25,000. No, 20,000. Furniture, 25. Furniture, 25,000. Furniture, 25,000. Then we have what? Equipments, 15,000. Equipments, 15,000. How much is the total? Let's get the total. 20 plus 20 plus 25, 45, 55, 60. Non-current assets total. 60,000. Easy. I mean, just the information from the case and extracting the information and giving the answer. Easy or not? What is the amount of total liabilities of this business asset? Amount of total liabilities. Let's mark the liabilities now. Shall we mark the liabilities? Shall we? That's fun. Invested her fixed deposit 100,000. Owner invested money, not a liability. Refrigerator also not a liability, invested by the owner. Same day she purchased furniture. 25,000 on credit. Credit. 25,000. as a liability. An employee with much experience recruited. Credit purchases, again credit purchases, 25,000, and this one, credit purchases, 5,000. Cash purchases, no liabilities there. Cash sales, no. Purchase equipment is a asset, but purchase equipment's not on credit, no. So no liability there. Credit sales, no. Credit sales means we are selling on credit. We are selling on credit. We are selling goods. She's selling goods on credit. Then debtors are created. Debtors are assets. Drawing of goods by the owner, paid salaries for employee. That's it. That's it. 25,000 and 5,000. Only two, right? Well, that is easy. 30,000 30,000. Amount of total liabilities. Total liabilities. Liabilities. Here we go. We have total non-current assets here, and we have total liabilities here. That's it. That's it. Next question. Write a transaction which leads to decrease in owner's equity of this business in addition to the expenses. Oh my god, this is too easy. Write a transaction which leads to decrease in owner's equity. I have told you several times, over and over again, owner's equity is changing only due to these four events. These two events increase owner's equity. These two events decrease owner's equity. Okay. Additional capital invested by the owner increases equity. Incomes increases equity. Drawings decreases equity. Expenses decreases equity. Now they are saying, what are the transactions which leads to decrease? Leads to decrease owner's equity. Except expenses. There is a drawing. See? Oh my god. That is the transaction. Such easy questions. Drawings of the owner. Not 5,000, 1,000. 1,000. Decrease in owner's equity in addition to expenses. Drawing of the owner. I mean, do you get these type of questions, easy and simple questions? Do you get these type of questions at your O-level examination? Maybe with some additional calculations. This type of a theory, I mean factual facts can be tested. So better you know these things, huh? You know what I'm saying? Easy but important stuff. Well, you should know very in the first place? The very basic things provide answers in the first place. Yeah. If you don't know, these are also hard, difficult for you. Get what I'm saying, right? Name 2 prime entry books used to record transactions of this business and relevant source documents. Let's look at the transactions. Let's look at the transactions. Credit purchases means purchases journal should be there. Credit purchases means purchase journal. Cash purchases means cash book should be there. Cash book. There, your prime entry books. Already we have 2. There. See? Already there we have written two prime entry books. Cash sales. Credit sales means sales journal should be there. Credit sales, sales journal should be there. Drawing of goods, general journal should be there. Already we have 4 prime entry books. They need only 2. Okay, let's write. No problem. Purchases journal. Purchases journal. What is the source document? Relevant source document? Purchase invoice. The invoice, what invoice? Purchases invoice. Purchases invoice. Then you can write the next one. Sales invoice. Sales invoice is for what? Prime book. If purchases invoice is relevant for purchases journal, sales invoice is relevant for sales journal. See, sales journal. SJ. Don't write SJ in your paper, Sales journal. Sales invoice. Yeah, we have done 9 questions by now. Last question. Answer the questions. Yeah, that is what we are doing now. Last question. What is the cash balance of this Mrs. Pereira's business as at 7th 1st? That means 7th of January. That, of course, children, we must prepare the cash book. For that, we must prepare the cash book. I'll just draw a very simple T format. And I'm going to name it cash book. Easy, no? That is the method. The easy way. Debit, credit. Let's start with her opening capital. Mrs. Pereira started a business which sells domestic food close to Mr. Pereira's bookshop. She invested her fixed deposit. Here we go. Again. Where is my line? Here we go. Invested her fixed deposit. See, 100,000. Cash coming into the business. 100,000. Capital. Refrigerator. You don't take that. What book are you preparing here? Non-current asset book. That is a non-current asset. This is the cash book. You record only cash incoming and outgoings. Don't take it. Refrigerator. On the same day, she purchased furniture worth of 25,000. Furniture, non-current asset, no cash involvement because She has purchased furniture on credit. See, on credit. She has not spent any cash on this, so it doesn't affect the cash book. No cash involvement. Purchased furniture worth of 25,000 on credit. An employee with much experience was recruited. Then the next. Following transactions took place during first week of January. Let's see what else the cash incomings. What else transactions are given? Credit purchases food. Credit purchases food. Credit purchases no. Buying food. Purchasing for the business, but no cash going out. No cash going. No, it's credit. Cash purchases. Again, cash going out in this transaction. Second, first. This is first. Yeah. This transaction is on second first. Second first. Purchases 4,000. Taken. This is taken. Cash purchases no. Cash purchases no. Cash sales already we have cash sales also. Cash sales also should be taken. Selling goods for cash. Selling goods for cash. Cash coming into the business, right? Debit. 2,500. Sales 2,500. Okay. Purchased equipment for business. Purchase equipments. Another cash expense. 15,000. What is the date? 4th. Equipments. 15,000. Equipments. This is done on second, no? No, third. Third first. Third. Cash sales, then equipments purchased. This is also done, 15,000. Credit sales, cash is not involved. Drawing of goods, no, not cash drawings. Paid salaries, 5,000 paid salaries. 7th, last day of the week, 7th. Salaries, 5,000. What is the cash balance of this Mrs. Pereira's business? Well, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You have to calculate the cash balance by preparing the cash book. Yeah, now we have already done that. Any other cash incomings or outgoings? Cash inflows? No. No, nothing. Let's balance this. Draw your total boxes for some additions. 100, 100 and 2,000. 100,000, 100 and 2,500. 100 and 2,500. No. Yeah. Okay. What is the total here on the credit side? You have to do your math. 15,000, 20,000, 24,000. This should be subtracted from this. 24,000 is the credit side total. Now it's the rest is, everybody knows how to do the rest. 102,500, the total of the debit side. From that, subtract the total of the credit side, 24,000. How much? 0,058, 78,500. That is your cash balance, 78,500. Balance of cash. Balance carried down, 31st January. Okay, that's it. This is the 10th question completed in this 10th subpart in this first question. This is the 10th subpart of this question number 1 that we have. So we have completed all the subparts, all 10 subparts. This is the 2017 paper, 2017. Now it is 2016, right? 2016 paper. This is the 2016 Western Province paper 2. 2016 Western Province paper 2. Question number 1 we finished just now. Okay, here we go. Right, 2016 Western Province third term paper 2. With this, we are going to end this, the first question of this paper. Well, we have the business studies part next, another 3 questions. Question number 2, 3 and question number 4. Then we have the accounting part, the latter part. Question number 5, 6 and 7. Let's take on one by one this and work out all the questions and finish off this paper. I hope you will get together with me. Hoping to see you soon again. Thank you. Good luck.
To watch these important lessons, subscribe to DP Education's YouTube channel right now. Click on the bell icon to stay updated on the latest lessons. Sri Lanka's largest free online school, DP Education.